today I'm going to show you how to put together this gorgeous sunflower box complete with a versatile sunflower closure on top. It's perfect for birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, or any special occasion, whether it's something simple or something grand. It's pretty, it's easy, and it's sure to impress. Okay, let's dive in.
Okay, this is going to be a super quick and easy video. You don't need a lot of cuts and I already prepared everything here. First, let's talk about the box. We literally just need to fold it. It already has scoring lines, so you don't need to worry about messing it up or ending up with uneven folds. Just follow the lines that are already there. The bending is super easy, thanks to the scoring. So just take your time and make sure everything aligns properly. The first part might feel tricky, but it's actually simple. Just make sure it bends perfectly, because it needs to connect to the next piece. If you're using a Cricut machine or similar, you'll probably notice there are scoring lines included in the cut. Those really help, especially when you're assembling something more detailed. Our design always includes scoring lines to make your craft cleaner and more precise, so don't stress about whether it'll be even or not. It will be. Honestly, I feel like no one talks enough about how much scoring lines save lives in paper crafting. Like, I remember when I first started doing this stuff and everything turned out wonky just because I was eyeballing the folds. I didn't even know what a scoring tool was. I thought it was optional or something. But nope, it's literally game changer. It's like when you finally use primer under makeup and wonder how the hell you were doing life before that. Same vibe. Also, side note, I love how satisfying it is when the folds snap right into place. Like crisp, you know what I mean? That click moment when the edges line and you're like, yep, I'm a professional. Even if you're literally crafting in pajama pants with a glue stick from 2019. That moment still hits like a win. Crafting has no dress code anyway, just vibes. Just make sure you press each fold firmly so it's strong enough to actually hold the structure of the box. And this is actually a pretty challenging part, at least for me. Because the edges are so thin, I sometimes tear it up. It can happen if you roughly press one point while the other is still stiff. Next, we move on to glue. You only need to apply glue around the edges and the inner sides. Don't go overboard. I'm using baking paper here. It's just something I had lying around at home. If you add light inside the box, it gives a soft, glowing effect that lets the sunflower shadow show beautifully. And now we are going to glue the two pieces of paper before they become the box. Just stick the edges together. After assembling the structure, press all the glued areas gently and make sure everything looks neat. Once everything looks right, glue the pieces together to form the box. Stick it down gently and take your time. This helps the box look clean and well shaped. Once the box is nice and sturdy, let's move on to the next part. Now we cover the bottom using a square piece of paper. We have two square papers here. You can use a different color if you want. This is where your creativity comes in. Apply glue to the very bottom edge of the inner flap. Place the square right at the bottom and try to keep it inside the box rather than outside. This part can be a little tricky because you have to press from the bottom without damaging the shape. Just be careful and take your time. To seal the bottom and reinforce the structure, add another layer of square paper outside. This gives extra support and a clean finish. Just stick it down and give it a gentle press so it holds nicely. I'm about to add a border that I've already prepared. As you can see it right here on the left side of the box. The border works like a frame, making the sunflower stand out more. I'm using a gold frame to decorate mine. The color combo pink and gold might not be the best, and I'll admit I could have picked something that pops more. But hey, this is what I had in my room, and it still turned out cute. The design itself really carries the whole thing. So, even if your colors aren't perfect, the final result can still look amazing. Also, let's be real. Sometimes we all overthink the color palette and end up wasting 30 minutes just picking between off-white and warm cream. Like girl, just pick one and move on. The overall vibe matters more than obsessing over tiny details. You're not submitting this to Louvre. You're just trying to make something that makes you smile when it sits on your shelf. The details matter, but overall design is always mandatory, you know. A little more press and that's it. Told you it was going to be quick and easy. Just close the lid and boom! You've got your light up sunflower box. Done!
Alright, that's a wrap for today, friends! I hope your sunflower box turned out as bright and as cheerful as the real thing. If you had fun making it, don't forget to tag me and our community when you share. We've got over 700,000 crafters. Would love to see your sunflowers bloom too. Until next time, happy crafting!
Trizzy Craft.